Hi, everybody. Welcome back into GamecocksOnline.com alongside women's soccer coach Shelley Smith. I'm Cory Burkarth. The Gamecocks back in action this weekend. South Carolina travels to face Clemson on Friday, and then Carolina returns home to face Coastal Carolina on Sunday. Coach, as you head into this weekend against two in-state teams, just talk about how practice and everything has gone this week.
Well, we came off a tremendous weekend. A lot of work was done in the preseason. Our players were prepared and ready to go, and I thought we came out really well for our first game. Had some tests in the preseason with the exhibition game, and I think we've been doing very well on the right path where we want to be early in the season. And coming off the weekend, we're really, going to evaluate some things that we did well and maybe not so well, and take a look at how we can make it a little bit better going into Clemson.
One thing your team did well, 2 wins on opening weekend, 4-1 win over Northeastern, and then a 2-1 double overtime win against Oklahoma. Just talk about opening the season as well as you did and what you liked in both of those performances.
Well, I think it gave us a great opportunity to see a lot of new faces. Some freshmen had big games for us, which is what you want to see early on, is be able to get those players in the game, get their college experience under their belt, and go from there. I really enjoyed seeing our new players come in and do what they did. Courtney Kaplan getting a goal on Sunday, and Carrie Lawrence starting on Friday night, and keepers were new. We had a lot of new faces out there, a new back line. Really, I thought we did well to hold teams and put the ball in the back of the net when we needed to, which was something that we have been working hard at since the season ended last fall, and it was nice to see them, the offense, produce and really put themselves in good scoring opportunities.
I know it's just August, but as of Monday, you were ranked 8th in the NSCAA poll. It's August, it's early in the season. Obviously, doesn't mean a ton just yet, but talk about the good ranking so far and how you feel maybe that's affected the team going on early in the season.
Well, I think it's tremendous to be recognized nationally the way we have been early on. It's obviously coming off last year. We return a lot of players, even though we lose some real key defenders. I think the returning players have filled those roles quite well. And so I feel good about where we're starting. And, the tough part is really to stay there. You're going to get everyone's best game. And, everyone wants to knock off a top opponent. And so we are prepared for that. We've talked about it. We are proud of the recognition and the ranking and what we've done to get there, and so we're working hard to make sure that we remain in the top 25 for the season, and I think that's something that we take pride in and know we're going to get everyone's best game.
6 goals in 2 matches so far this season, all 6 of those goals scored by different players. 1, is that something that you expected to happen so early in the season? And 2, just talk about from an offensive standpoint how you thought your team has performed so far.
I think one of the strengths we have is that we don't have maybe someone to truly mark out of a game situation where we don't have that true goal scorer that is going to be the one we go to. We have a variety of players that can come in and give us a lift and different combinations. I think it makes us it keeps the opponent on their toes. They don't know exactly what they're going to face, who they're facing. So that is an advantage that we try to use with our depth we have up top. And I do like the fact that a lot of different people have been involved in the attack. Even our backs have come forward well, and really it's a collective effort. And the same thing on the defensive end. When you ask about our team performance, I think we've done very well. The effort's there, the hard work, and they really fight for each other out there. So it's the chemistry. You can see it on the field, and I know we'll build off that early success.
Your goalkeeper, Caroline Kelly, 2-0, played over 150 minutes. She's only given up 1 goal. What have you seen out of her so far, not only in the matches but as well as preseason and so far in practice?
Well, Caroline, all the goalkeepers had to come in and replace someone that was extremely strong in the country in Sabrina D'Angelo. So they had big shoes to fill, and I think they've been battling through the preseason. Caroline having the experience of playing at Virginia Tech, playing in the Final Four, in the ACC conference, it brings a wealth of experience to the table in being a senior. So she's done what we had hoped she would do, and really make it difficult on Coach Bassett to figure out, okay, what's the best keeper here. We have a talented sophomore in Abby Kreider, who obviously played extremely well in our NCAA run last year, when replacing Sabrina when she was injured. So she's also had minutes, and we'll see starts again in the future. So they're battling it out. And then we've got 2 other keepers that are also pushing them. So it's a good depth to have and a good problem to, as we go forward. They both have great strengths that we're gonna use depending on the opponents.
A lot of great performances from a lot of players so far early in the season. Gamecock fans, you can follow South Carolina. Friday, the Gamecocks will be up at Clemson, and then on Sunday, the team returns home to face Coastal Carolina. Coach, good luck this weekend.
Thank you, I appreciate it.